Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Game and Stuffy Mouse Wood of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Shards, Scribbles Path. Shall let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up and let's go. Alrighty. Then follow me, cutie. Excitedly, you start following the horse, trying to hide your blood. Don't forget to lock the door. Oops, almost forgot. Motherfuckers be cutting the narrator off like I'm some sort of extra in a movie. Don't get huffy, you get to talk more than all of us. It just comes with the job, gotta deal with it. This is harder than I thought. Maybe I signed up for more than I could handle. Don't give up now, you're doing such a good job. You really think so? Yeah, I'd almost say better than myself even. Well, I guess I have to continue. I want to switch to an inferior narrator then. The way to this market is quiet, but not awkward. The horse stays silent for the most part, as if getting ready to present a surprise, and is refraining from spoiling it. His silent treatment didn't matter much, as more and more locals got the courage to greet and talk to you. You're a new face. I hope you have a nice stay. Don't let the monsters get you at night. I am, and thank you so much. I hope the barrier will keep them away. Another student, I presume? Good luck with those nasty Nightfallen. I'll dedicate my next fight to you, random citizen. Come by my shop for big student discounts, little leopard. More Nightfallen slain, the bigger the discount. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Not like I'll have a big number in my first year, though. Isn't that right, Therium? While talking with and greeting all these strangers, you slowly realize something's a bit strange. Nobody pays any mind to the horse, and he doesn't mind them either. As for your question, he, like usual, thinks about the answer for a long time, as if he wanted to stay silent and ignore it altogether, but changed his mind. Let's just say me and the locals, we have different views on the world. You don't get along with them? Not that. I'm not a renegade, Cody. They simply know small talk and forced ideologies won't work on me. In a society, everybody builds their reputation through surface level images, and my image just so happens to be the silent, mysterious type. For better or for worse, usually better for me. Loners and mystery, my favorite combo. Is that why you chose me? Chose you in what way? Never mind, we're here. Surprise! Although it's not much of a surprise, I already told you where we're going and what we're doing here, to some extent. You look around for the... Oh, 1 second, y'all. Oh, goodness. You look around for the tents holding fruits and vegetables for sale, silks and clothes, magic items and scrolls, street food and live animals. And although you do see some of the desired shops, most of them are actually filled with... gems! Energy crystals! Is this whole area filled with crystal vendors? Bingo! Guess I don't have to explain what we're doing here, then. Oh, no, please do explain everything in detail. I'm stupid. Ha! That's harsh, but fine. The auditions, as I said, will not be too complicated for you, but there is one thing you need, and that is a Nightfallen gem. You could get one from the Academy, like most other students, but you're not like any other student, are you? Second, y'all. Water time. I like to think I'm special, but definitely not in the ways of summoning. That's why it'd be best to get you a gem you connect well with. Connect with? You don't know about personal connections? Should I? Yes, it is a pretty important part for beginners, and unfortunately it's not something I can really explain. You'll just know when it happens. For now, let me give you a rundown of the available gems. Please do, assume I know nothing. Of course. After that, you can choose one that resonates with you. Hopefully it won't be one that's too expensive. Or one from a scammer. There are scammers? Of course, most of them are. That's why we won't buy anything unless you specifically resonate with it, and even then, we'll be careful. He guides you to the first tent, holding many big blue gems with an uneven, stony but still shiny texture, small holes visible on its edges. First lesson, do you see how rough these are? Yeah, does that mean they're lower quality? In a way, it means they're dead. Huh? I thought all Nightfallen summons are dead. Really? You never heard of a Nightfallen living inside their gem? No? You chuckle awkwardly. No, my friend, certainly not at all. But even so, you won't find any live ones anywhere around. Why's that? Hearing your conversation, the owner, a tall, well-dressed man who has been watching you two attentively, decides to throw his cigarette down and approaches his clients at last. Huh. He looks like a sailor. He looks like he would be right. Looks like he would be right at home in Conway. His expression is sour as he steps on the discarded smoke. His deep and hoarse voice almost makes you shudder, but it does not faze the horse. They're high-quality gems, bought directly from the hunters of this very academy. There's nothing wrong with them. Of course, sir, never said there's something wrong. Well, except for the outrageous prices on what is basically mere energy fodder. Werewolves are hard to kill. I doubt you're the one who hunted them. The tension around thickens with each word exchange. You decide to say something. I'm sorry for my friend here. He's very picky and might I even say judgmental. The vendor calms down and softens up, directing his attention towards you, the customer who has not yet insulted his products. You can say that twice. Only guy in town to have a problem with my stuff. Only one with common sense. You swear you just saw electricity forming between their eyes. Anyway, what can I do for you, little guy? Anything tickling your fancy? My attention was caught at werewolves. Ah, you have fine taste. He says that to everyone. How much for all of them? Cody! Oh, you want to form a whole pack, huh? Won't even ask why. I'm sure you have a totally innocent, non-perverted reasons. I'll tell you what, if you buy 5, I'll cut the price down a little. About $45. Ha! You're a funny little guy, ain't you? Keeping me on my toes. Grands, 45 grands. Therium? Yes, Cody? I just found some extra respect for you here in my wallet. You say still wide-eyed. Your werewolf harem will have to wait. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Let's go. Come on, the highest grade summons you can find. Come back. 40? 35? Final price. You continue down the rows of boutiques, one of which catches your eye, mostly because the gems it sells are much smaller than the previous ones, with a lot of variety in shapes and colors. Ooh, how about these? Look, this one's $20. They're so cheap. Cody, do you know what kind of gems those are? Nightfallen gems? Yeah, but surely you know the different kinds of gems, right? Yeah, no. Instead of sighing at your stupidity this time, the horse chuckles to himself as if he finally realized there was no point in being surprised anymore. In my defense, I never thought I'd be a summoner until I met you, demon. Nonetheless, his expression softens and a kind voice comes out. These are energy crystals. Do you know how these are created? By killing Nightfallen, right? Yes, and what you need to know is that these are worthless for summoning. They don't contain any Nightfallen, nor dead nor alive. A regular hunter will kill the Nightfallen and collect the crystal, while a summoner will push the Nightfallen inside the gem, trapping them for a while. About that, what do you mean dead or alive? Usually these gems people sell are filled with the memories of Nightfallen, weaker, fainter versions of what they once were. The ones that are trapped alive can be released at any point without harming them. The benefits become being a stronger bond with them and much stronger Nightfallen. I never knew that. It seems like a lot of people don't know either. Oh, but of course they do. It's just too much of a hustle to keep alive Nightfallen for sale, and memories will never disobey their masters and won't act out of turn. A flash of light followed by terrified screaming can be heard just up ahead. You two both drop the gems in your conversation and direct your attention towards the commotion. Dozens of people run past you. A lot of them seem more confused than anything. What is that? Oh, shit. Rounding the corner, you see a creature, a big bull-like Nightfallen with big boulders growing on its back. You're thinking about doing a quick heel turn and run in the opposite direction, but your partner here doesn't look too concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not be alarmed. This is an Academy-exclusive training exercise, and everything is under control. Hey, that's a Summoner's Vice leader! Oh, thank goodness! I thought we were in actual danger! Huh! Any kind of panic buzzing around disappears, and the people around watch you two and the Nightfallen attentively, just from the sidelines. Some of them cheer on, some laugh and gossip among themselves, but nobody is running. The Nightfallen stops as well, somewhat sad that his toy stopped running, until his red glowing eyes focus on you and the horse, the only people still in the middle of the road. Then, he charges. What a relief this is only a drill. I have no idea what to do in a situation like this. Ha! Who's coming to take care of it? Nobody. What? It's not a drill. Run. What? Ha! Your hand is suddenly snatched by the powerful stallion, and within seconds your peak acceleration is reached. Ah! Use a speed boost, Cody, and keep up. You do as he says after recovering from the short-lived shock. This chase taught you one thing from the start, and that's that horses can truly run like the wind. You wonder what other stereotypical qualities about them might be true. Do they have a gigantic No, I'm not wondering that. I'm terrified. What, really? It would seem the narrator made a mistake for the first time. The adrenaline is too strong even for his dirty leopard's mind. Can you really blame me? What is a Nightfallen doing inside the barrier? No idea. Why is it chasing us of all people? Would you rather it chase civilians? I'd rather it chase an experienced hunter. I am literally the vice leader of a shard. Great, then team up with another one instead of me. If you want, we can split up and... No way! That's how you die in horror movies. This is not a horror movie. Of course you think that with that smile on your face. Ha! I'm just enjoying the wind. Don't you feel it running through your fur? Doesn't it feel so free? Your breath starts to go away as fatigue sets in and you can barely muster a word. Where are we running? We're almost there, just a little more. The monster behind you is getting closer, having much more stamina than you two. You can feel his angry eyes scorching the back of your head. Scribbles, can you do anything? I could, but the horse has everything under control. Just trust him, he's a summoner. It's kind of hard to do that right now. Huh? Do what? Run, it's hard to run, I'm tired. Well, good news. Cigarette juice. No. He lets go of your hand and suddenly turns around. We're here. Now face to face with the incoming beast, he plants his feet hard in the ground, far apart, taking a defensive fighting position. The fast break made you lose balance and fall on your back, just behind him. What are you doing? Scribbles, get ready to protect him. You heathen little fool. Just watch. Without responding with the confidence of a god, he extends his arms forward. The Nightfallen's momentum does not slow down, but his material body does. Its body transforms to smoke and energy, going inside a little gem from between the horse's hands. You swear there was no gem there before, but it's not like you were that focused on what he held when that thing was coming closer. Within seconds, the Nightfallen is no more. Only a last loud, echoing roar can be heard as the last traces of black smoke get sucked into the green gem, making it glow brightly. Ta-da! The horse turns to you, bows deeply, presenting the newly acquired gem before tossing it over your head. You only now realize you are basically at the exact edge of the barrier. One more step back and you'd be sucked out. The gem phases through with no difficulty, but once it hits the ground, the Nightfallen gets released. It looks back at you with annoyance, but no more hatred, at least, and trots away towards the forest. Poor guy was probably scared out of his mind. How are you holding up, Cody? You must be even more so... Oh. I guess you're fine? I don't even know what happened, but you were awesome! I think I got a little too excited for a moment. You meant what I just did was awesome, or... Everything! Everything you did, from start to finish. I have so much to learn from you. You can't teach someone without spilling your own secrets, so here's something you don't know about me, Cody. I have a special little ability that allows me to trap Nightfallen inside a gym whenever I want under no conditions. The only downside is that it only lasts a couple of seconds. It's not that impressive under normal circumstances, but it does leave Nightfallen disoriented, not to mention that gems can go through barriers no problem. You catch on quick. I noticed you didn't have a gem before. I assume you just created one from thin air? Not quite. I stole the Nightfallen gem from within him, which forced the rest of his body to follow. That's so cool! But why did it attack and who summoned it? For the second question, I have no idea. For the first, well, as I said, he was scared. It wasn't a savage fur, it didn't have murderous instincts, and it was certainly not lustful, so it was simply doing what it thought was best to survive. A cornered animal is most dangerous. I would attack someone too if it seemed like I was the only way I had to stay alive. Exactly. Who do we report this to? The mayor? The headmaster? Some leader? Oh, no. We do not speak a word of this again. Why not? It's a big deal, isn't it? That is precisely why. We don't want to create a commotion. Ah, you did call it a drill before. This place is supposed to be the most secure place in the country, from Nightfallen at least, if word gets out that there was an attack. It's best we do our own detective work before jumping to conclusions. I understand. I take it you don't hold the headmaster's confidentiality to high regard, or any public figure for that matter. Why should I? People are flawed. Even the most trustworthy person you know can end up spilling your secrets. Bribes, foolishness, mistakes, whatever the reason. It can happen. Even Dallin. Why Dallin specifically? Sorry, I forgot the context. You don't know him well enough. It's not like you spend many intimate moments with him alone. Dallin is simply known to be very reliable. Unless you break the rules. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!